Hey, it's Kezza, also known as Skylar Loves Gory Movies, back with the top 10 list, which is top 10 favourite movie characters. And this is the second time I'm doing it because the first time was a disaster. So, yep, and joining us, well, besides me, is the person that chose this list this week is James the Boss Man, also known as Cranky Old Gamer, Miss Lauri Holt, who will be hosting it next week. Cannot wait to find out what list she's doing. Or she's dropped forward, obviously. Spider Movie Guy, Stephen Yarborough, and our newest member to the group, which now we are the YouTube army, which making this the 5 of us, is Ross, aka Rossyboy19. So welcome, Ross, to our list, and I can't wait to hear what yous have got this week, because as you saw last week, all our lists are very diverse and very interesting. So as always, I will get into my list, and before I continue with my list, there's only one thing I can't show you because I don't actually own it, but he's one of my favourite characters. So let's get into my list. Number 10. The actor that plays the character that I really like is Mads Mikkelsen. And you're thinking, no, you're not allowed to have TV shows. This isn't a TV show. This is actually a movie he's in. But the movie is Danish. And he plays a character called Lucas, which basically Lucas was a school teacher until he gets accused of pedophilia, and it's all like emotional and all that, and in the end the girl lies because the girl actually saw pictures of men's anatomy from a photograph that her brother gave her. And then the ending gets a bit twisty. And I'm on about the movie The Hunt, where Mads Mikkelsen plays Lucas. So this is my number 10. Number 9, as I mentioned before, I don't own the movies, but I've seen them in action. And I can't remember the actor that plays him, but the character I'm on about is Pinhead. Pinhead is a legend. And I'm starting to get back into my franchises again, and I wanted to start getting back into the Hellraiser franchise, and I did, and I'm hooked with Pinhead. So that's number 9. Number 8 is from this film, Lady Snowblood. We're on about this character right here. The actress that plays her is Miko Kaja. And her character name is Yuki. This is where Kill Bill come from. This is the original, and Kill Bill come from this. So there's your backstory, but this is amazing, highly recommended. Number 7. The actor that plays this character is Michael Keaton, and it's one of 2 of Tim Burton movies I have on this list. And of course, if you say his name 3 times, he comes along. And yes, it is Beetlejuice. Absolutely iconic character. I cannot have a top 10 list without having this guy on it. So, there we go, Beetlejuice. Sick steelbook, by the way. Number 6. I was torn between 2 characters, so I put both characters on it, but they're played by the same actor. The first character I'm on about is Quick Rick Roberts from the movie Body Slam. You're gonna guess who it is. And the next one is a character called Sam Hill. Now the actor that played him, of course, is Rowdy Roddy Piper, and this is Hell Comes to Frogtown. This is where he plays Sam Hell. Look at that cover art. That is sick. That is just fabulous. And this is just amazing. And yes, Lauri, you need to watch this. It's outstanding. So that's my number 6. Number 5. Another little mention I'm going to say to one of our little groupie members, to our newest groupie member, Ross. I know you're a big fan of this actress, and I can't have a list without putting this actress in it. And no, we're not on about Torment. Torment was really good, by the way. We're on about American Mary, and we're on about Mary Mason. And the actress that plays Mary Mason is Catherine Isabel, of course. So, and I don't need to talk about this, so yep, she's my number 5. Number 4, the second of my Tim Burton mentions is, I will just say the actor's name. The actor that played the character that I'm about to say is Johnny Depp. So you're probably thinking, oh no, she's gone with Willy Wonka, or she's gone with this, and she's gone with Sweeney Todd. I could have gone with Sweeney Todd, because I do like Sweeney Todd. But I only liked Sweeney Todd when it was played by Ben Kingsley. Now, I'm on about this bad boy right here, Mr. Barnabas Collins, from the movie Dark Shadows. Outstanding performance when Johnny Depp played him. So, and I love this film, so it had to be on my list. Number 3. If I didn't have seen this movie, I would have had to totally put somebody else on in this list. But once I seen that movie, he went straight from not being on the list to number 3. Actor's name, Denzel Washington. The film, The Equalizer. The character that he played, Robert McCall, from The Equalizer. This is the bees and knees of a movie. Need to watch it. Please, please, please. So, that was all my Blu-rays and Steelbooks. Now for the 2 DVDs, which are the top 2. Narrowly missed now by number 1, which usually she would be number 1. But my number 1 is saved for a very, very special lady. But my number 2, the actress that plays the character that I'm on about is Melissa Renee Martin. As you guys know, I'm a massive fan of Melissa Renee Martin. I have all her films. This is probably the favourite of her that she's in. Basically, basically the backstory of the film is the character that I'm chosen has a power called synthetic coercion. Basically, she can tell you what to do, and in the end she manipulates the power. She gains more power and controls the school, and all hell breaks loose. It's really good. And I'm on about this film right here. It's called The Secret Craft. The Americans will know it as The Source. And the actress I'm on about that plays her is this one right here. This is Ashley Bainbridge. So, yep, amazing film. Which brings me on to number 1. And I cannot have a list without this person being number 1. Everyone knows that probably my favourite actress of all time has to be Linda Blair. I love near enough every single film that she's been in. the character I'm on about is Brenda. She kicks ass in this film. It's the best rape and revenge film I've ever seen in my life. And I'm on about Savage Streets. And yeah, James Boss, you jammy git, you had the Blu-ray of this. You shouldn't have, if you sold it, you should have given it to me. I'm joking. Anyway, this is the uncut version I have. The bestest film on the planet. So let's get back to the list. 10, Lucas from The Hunt. 9, Pinhead. 8, Yuki from Lady Snowblood. Sorry, I'm getting names mixed up. 7, Michael Keaton character Beetlejuice from the same name, obviously. 6, Quick Rick Roberts and Sam Hill. 5, Mary Mason. 4, Barnabas Collins. 3, Robert McCall. 2, Ashley Bainbridge, and of course Brenda from Savage Street, number 1. And as I said in this, it's Laurie Holt's turn next week to choose, and you'll see a couple more videos from me during this day as well, because I've got a few little things up my sleeve. So yep, please stay gory, have unpleasant dreams, and if you guys want to take part as special guests in our list now and again, hit us up, let us know. Alright, stay gory, have unpleasant dreams. Ta-ta for now.